My bad, I'm eating. We live. This is my league. You see the records, 4-2-1. He's 3-4. He beat me last time.
All right, Coach. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Opponent experience and network difficulties. Network difficulties again. Come on, bro. Get your service right, bro.
Right here. Here we go. Back. Waiting. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Out. Here. Motion. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Let's go.
Yo, it's saying network difficulties while he's hiking the ball.
One on first down.
Bruh, we ain't about to do this.
That is the kind of tackling they want to see all
Get your
game.
shit fixed or we not playing, bro.
To start things out.
This shit just said network service problems while he hiked the ball.
At the 24-yard line.
This should say that shit again. We ain't playing this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck if I get an interception. We ain't doing this.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You better bring it. Mike 55. Solid.
Now a give, right side. Lyles. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Every time gonna do this bunch, bro.
Here we go.
On first down, Lyles. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. On 2nd down now, Lyles. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. Had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. To throw, it's Wentz. Flush to his right.
Oh, my God. Another flag. Oh, my God.
The face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Yep, there we go, man.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
This is literally how he beat me last time, Madden. Man, no one's saving this nigga. This nigga's not that good at all.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And to give this time to the tailback. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On on 2nd and 12. Wentz, blitz coming, and down he goes. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Throwing is Wentz. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Go.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have taken the lead.
FYI, I didn't have Saquon when he beat me last
and
time.
he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
This nigga service is terrible.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Now Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
A run by Barkley going to go backwards as he's going to lose right around 3 yards here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Finding Sterling Shepard for his 1st catch. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll try to run forward Barkley. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Throwing Jones. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Fletcher Cox. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This is fielded at the goal line. Yeah, he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Okay.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
50. Here we go. 180. Go. Switch. General West.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Levante David able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
All right, just finished eating. See what we can do against this guy.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. It's hauled in by Shepard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is, his first miss, no good.
I think it's the top #1 kicker.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go. We got this. We got this. Check 50. Check 50.
Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
You watch my videos, you see a lot of people do that, but it's nothing to me. Told you I have a hard time with people that do plays I've never seen before.
And we've hit the
like that guy in
mark
skirt.
in this first
throwing
half
it to
of
his
action.
tight end on all. He was doing mad shit I've never seen before. He do something that everybody
Coming up
does.
in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here comes Peppers. A great return there of 22 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 57 yards. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking to throw. Jones. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And Rosas puts this one through. And that will swell the lead to 16. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz going right side here, and that's complete. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. They'll run on 1st down. Lyles. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz. There's some space here. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff?
And that's caught inside the 35.
Nice.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Nice.
The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
60 Pittsburgh.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and
You're blitzing the whole team. Why are you doing that? Must feel like you ain't getting no rushes,
On 2nd and 9. Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Wait for that shit. Look at that.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards there, a first down. From midfield, here's Wentz. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Levante David in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Another try after the first down sack.
Get the fuck out of here. They're not even, like, doing no animation.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
He's getting stuck.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
He got some trash plays.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing now is Wentz.
These animations I'm getting, bro. These niggas not
get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
That shit is crazy.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
What the fuck, Haley?
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, Dickerson. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Excuse me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Go for it and don't get it.
He gets attended to. We'll step aside. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Wentz going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Giants defense is able to come up with a goal line stand. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Undercut, 6-6, bullet bar.
On first down, Barkley. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. That kind of looked like a defense fed up by being gashed in the running game all night.
Yeah, and imagine their coach saying, if you're fed up on that play, where were you the rest of the time? What took you so long? But flip it over to the offensive side. They've been dominating this thing, and to finally have a play go against them, that's not something that's going to make them feel very good this evening.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold.
And that's caught inside the 35.
You really don't like me, boy.
A gain of 32 2 that time. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Lefty.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
The same shit the whole game.
Almost gets to the 10.
And you wonder why he only got 10 points.
For 20 and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high
You're doing it in different formations, but you do a motion with the receiver and it come out.
Straight ahead,
bro. They're doing the same
also
shit
has
the
that
whole
sense of
game.
where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
This will be caught at about the 5.
Hurry up.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And it's complete. It's Alex Collins. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta have the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. Back to throw. Jones. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And he almost had it defensively.
I can't use X.
Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
They keep doing that animation
he's taking an
every
awful
time I
chance
use
with the
X.
football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Stop your whining.
Jones now on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
So I can't do possession catch unless it's like sideline or something, because I don't know if they nerf the
already
possession
at the
catch.
line is Philly offense set to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
It's our field. Run. Check three.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 29, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Excuse me.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he comes back with one complete. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Jones operating from the gun. He finds Coleman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Coleman. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Wide, get wide. Let's find 7. Slam.
Ain't got no crossing receiver to try to run with Miles again.
Ram. 2 Jet.
To throw is Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
See how long it took him to see that, though?
A great effort there.
That's supposed to be
his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Again, it's Wentz. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a cap around this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. This is Coleman with the ground. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Good game. Go get some more plays, brother.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So we...